Hello everyone, my name is Leericle, and in this video I'm going to be showing you one of the maps that I made. It's called Dead by Fortnite, which is inspired by Dead by Daylight. For those of you who have never played Dead by Daylight, basically it's an asymmetric game where one player plays the killer and then 4 other players play as the survivor. As the killer, on this map that I made, you have 2 weapons, your melee weapon and your bow, which kind of has inspiration from the Huntress killer in Dead by Daylight. These are the reload stations, which are kind of like the lockers to refill your ammo. You protect the generators, and if the killer gets 15 kills, it wins the round. For the survivors, it's going to be a little bit different. They have 2 tools. They have a flashlight so they can see better in the dark, and they have a prop gun to hide. In Dead by Daylight, you have to repair the generators, but in this game mode, you actually destroy the generators because on the map, there'll be exit gates that are blocked. The switches will be blocked. So once you destroy the generators, then it powers down the force field in order to open up the exit gates. There is also treasure chests. There's also power-ups within the map. So you have med kits and you have the shockwave to escape from the killer once he gets pretty close to you. And for the sprinting, as a survivor, you have it limited. So it's kind of like a dead hard in a way. So that's how I have that set up here. So the first thing on the map is you can either pick to become the killer yourself, or you can pick random, but it only works if you have a full party. So I'll just show you the mechanic here. Once you do have a full party, you just light the fire. And it picked a random character. Unfortunately, it didn't pick one of my characters, so I'm gonna have to restart real quick just to show you. So I'll just run into here. They become the killer. So as you can see, once we switch over to survivor, we have the objective to find and destroy the generators. And the killer just got released right now. So once again, I was saying the exit gates are blocked because the generators are powered up. So once you destroy 5 generators, then the barrier to unlock the exit gates will be down and you'll be able to interact with the exit gate switch. So let's go ahead and show you the generators, how they look like. So here's the generator, and you use your pickaxe to do damage. So once you destroy the generator, you'll get a score. I think each generator, I have it set to 2 points per generator, and when you escape, it's going to be 5 points for when you escape. So now and there's the sprint. So the character movement is pretty slow. It's not too fast, I would say, but your sprint is twice as fast. So it's gonna be like your dead hard, the old dead hard before the rework. So in a way, it's gonna be like a little dead hard that you have. You can also use the prop gun. So if you're close, if the killer's close by, you hear his tear radius, you can just turn into an item and just hide around. I still have to add more decorations and more props so you can decorate. You can even hide as the flora of the map. So you can hide as a bush or a little grass and kind of hide that way. But let's go ahead and show you the killer. So there's one thing to mention about the killer player. I'm on my Switch account as well. When the killer gets close to you, let me see. I don't know if you can see the killer in that distance over there. Now I'm gonna start moving closer towards the survivor, and you will hear the tear radius, which is similar to just like Dead by Daylight. When the killer gets close to you, the music gets louder and louder. So this is the killer player. Just like in DBD, it has a tear radius. So once the killer moves away, the music goes away. It follows the killer, so wherever the killer goes, the music goes. And there we go. Okay, so one of the other things I want to show you on the map is some of the power-ups. You see the shockwave grenade. I added these spawners that have spawn timers to them. So let's say the killer is pretty overpowered because it's going to be 1 versus 4. But you have different elements to escape from the killer, such as this power-up. Let's say if you're getting chased, you can just plop this down and get away. But watch out for the trees and stuff, so you can get a pretty good distance away from the killer. Like, you see how far away we got? So it's not only going to push me forward, it's also going to push the killer back. So that's one tool that you can use to escape from the killer. Also, just like in DBD, they have these T loops, so you can loop the killer. I haven't actually play tested it yet, so I do need to play test it. But the killer cannot jump over this, just like the survivor can't. But there is one thing that about these T loops that you can do. As a survivor, you can use these little bounce pads, but the killer cannot use the bounce pads. It is team specific, so the killer has to go kind of slower on these T loops. So this is one way to loop the killer, maybe. We'll see how it works when I actually play test it. But you can be able to loop the killer this way. You can go on this side if you actually want to too. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But as a killer, they do have the ability to charge up their weapon and actually go over in that manner with their weapon. So you got to be careful. But he has to charge it up first, and he moves a little bit slower when he's charging. So just one thing to keep in mind. So the killer can get you on these T loops, but you just have to be kind of careful on how to do it. You know, maybe use your sprint. Use your sprint burst to try to get away. Also, you can actually duck too. So if the killer is trying to shoot you with the arrow, like, I can shoot him from here if I'm lucky. If I can get that shot. Can I actually hit him? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, you can get hit from these if the killer has a good aim, but you can just duck too as well on these T loops. So I kind of try to make it a little bit balanced in that manner. So but I think that's just a simple overview. There's 7 generators on the map, and all you have to do is destroy 5 of the generators to escape. You can hide in bushes if you want to from the killer. You can use the prop gun to hide. And these are the reload stations for the killer. So they're going to be placed around the map, just like the lockers in DBD to reload your ammunition, just like the Huntress. And if you're low and you manage to escape and hide from the killer, there are med kits around the map. So you just got to find out where they are. Here's another generator to destroy. And yeah, that's pretty much the map. You know, there's a few other stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to show you a quick little demo of the map, and yeah, just to show you guys around. Let me exit here real quick. And you do get XP too as well. I set up the XP as well. I might have to adjust a few numbers, but let me just show you the killer real quick. You start at the killer shack. And I have a changing booth here. If you do want to change into a scarier outfit, you can come in here and then change into a scary outfit. Something more Halloween theme or something. This is my scariest one so far. I mean, this is my most Halloween one. One thing to mention is survivors cannot enter here. This is killers only. If they do try to enter here, they will die because there's a death barrier here. So just keep that in mind. Only the killer can use the changing booth. But yeah, that's the killer shack. So as a killer, you have increased running speed. So you're faster than the survivors, but you do not have a sprint. And you do not have mounting. You cannot mantle onto objects. The survivors can. You can just use your arrows. You have an advantage because you have a ranged weapon. And you can reload at those stations. Oh, here's the med kit, but only the survivors can use those, though. And just like the reload stations and the lockers in DBD, it actually takes a while to reload. So I put a little timer on there to reload, and you only get 6 arrows. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this quick little preview. I do need to do some playtesting eventually, and I do need to fix the HUD controller because the minimap is still showing in the game even though I set it to no on the HUD controller. So I don't know how to fix that. Maybe if somebody can help me with that, I would appreciate it. But if you guys are interested and you want to try out this map, if you want to help me get this map published, please leave a like or a subscribe. Help me get that goal of actually doing it. I know I can't do it just yet unless Epic decides that I can get a map code for this map. I don't know how to do it yet because I think they closed the applications for the time being, so I don't know if this map can get published in time for Halloween. It kind of sucks. I was hoping to get this map published for Halloween, but I don't have a creator code, unfortunately. So, but yeah, this is Dead by Daylight inspired map. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, please give it a like. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.